Hello. Back with Baldur's Gate 3. Last time on Baldur's Gate 3, we discovered the underwater prison where all the Ghanaians are being held as leverage for the Ghanaians working in the Steelwatch Foundry. We were not able to go in there because Gortash came on and he was on some sort of hologram intercom thing, and it's like, what the heck are you doing here? If you go in, I'm killing all these people. So we had to leave. And we will come back there after we kill Gortash and save them. Afterwards, we just explored around the city some. We came across the lore, the dwarf in red, who's killing for the Ballast people to try and get in and be one of them. We came across the assistant to Valeria, the elephant, and a murder in progress for Figaro. I could have saved him, probably, and I chose the wrong choice, and now he's dead. But we killed the lore and managed to take his hands that he's been taking from all the victims, and we can go in there and save Lae'zel. Hopefully Lae'zel is still alive. And, big thing, level 12. Everyone is level 12 now. We're maxed out. We're super strong. We got a lot of health, except Karlach. Karlach's kind of dying, but that's a normal Karlach thing. That's what she does. She takes a lot of damage.
Blade at the ready.
That should be good. Now, let's head down to the Undercity ruins. We should be able to present the hands to this door and maybe get in.
Deep and move.
Open.
The vessel returns, most shamefully unleaking. Prove your faith.
I've proven my faith to the tribunal. I'm an unholy assassin of Baal.
You lie. You are not faithful. The door stays closed.
Oh, okay. But I have these hands. I have these hands to get in. Handbag. Is that not how I'm supposed to get in? Well,
The vessel returns.
how can I prove myself?
You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor, or pay his toll of blood.
I have proven myself.
You lie.
Well, never mind then. Let's go back to the Baldur's Gate fast travel. Can we get this guy's hand? Figaro. I need your hand, buddy. Will the game allow me to take your hand? No. Okay. Well, never mind then. I was gonna go down there. Now my plans are up in the air. Where should we go? Let's go and try and find Cazador's place. It's over here somewhere. Oh, actually, we're pretty close to this. Let's go and Glitter Gala. Where is
Something over
Roa?
there.
What? What's over here? Otomala's chest key. Huh. You can see me. Manhole. Let's go down there, actually. See if we can't get the gold back to the city. Also, I should probably go see Nine Fingers because I killed Minsk. She might give me something for that as well. Hello? What are these? Oh, the priest methods. Guild Hall. Candle's tombstones, the Ballast Tribunal. How about we just go to Basilisk Gate? That's right next to the entrance that's next to the Guild Hall. Relax. Relax, guys. It's nothing. It's just a summon. I'm fully in control of this summon.
Are the gods truly this petty?
That's true. We still have to find Shadowheart's parents. Just gotta remember. Just remember that. Where the heck would their parents be? Would she be in the underwater prison? Or would she be in Baal's place? Hello? Well, leave your summon here, please. I don't really want to deal with it right now. Leave it here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
9 fingers.
Should mind my stab.
Wait, what? We have taken the serial killer Dolores' sick trophies, the hands of his victims. We can use these to access the Dread Lord tribunals underneath Kendo Hollow's tombstones and find out how to enter the Temple of Baal. Oh, okay. Maybe I need it in my actual inventory. Dolores' pocket instructing him to enter Kendo Hollow's tombstones with a passphrase. Seeing the Baalist cult may be there. We returned to find a guild hall at war. Zentrum face off against the guild, hoping to topple 9 fingers. Whoa, what? What's happening? Are we in combat? Why is everyone cowering? Hello?
No time. The Zentrim have turned the Rotward bastards. So, if you're part of it, take your shot. Anything else can wait till the Zent are buried.
Oh.
What's all this now, then?
Oh my god.
City's ransom I'm paying you, not enough.
We gotta fight all these people. There's so many. Okay. Earth Elemental, get in here. There's a lot.
Remember that.
Okay. Lady Agu. Oh, well, that's one of the Zents down already. Oh my god, this lady. That's a lot of damage. Dina the Wolf. Smiling Gianna. Oh my gosh. These people are crazy. Why can't you get up here? Teleport. Okay, now teleport over here. Teleport over here. Okay, you're in the fight.
This is my time.
There are quite a few Zentrum people down here.
Fleet of foot.
So how about we cast this? Oh, never mind, this hits everybody. How about we cast Fireball, Firewine Barrel. We got guild people. And then I can hit these 4. It's fine. Good damage. I think it destroyed a lot of this stuff. Don't know how much of it was actually these people getting hurt. Okay, what does these guild people got? Dang, these Zentrum people are dying really, really easily. I don't know what the heck you thought was gonna happen. It's not going well for you guys. It's going extremely poorly.
Press on.
How about a command? Target is out of line of sight. How about step over here and then command? Approach. Second level? Let's do D6 and any enemies down here? Target out of sight. Out of sight. Oh, then we'll do it on you too. Gravedigger Kerin. Which one is that? This one. Benluck. They both saved. What the heck? Okay. Well, how about you help get rid of these ones? Drow poison. Oh, that was weird. Immune to drow poison. It's a sleepy poison, which would have been really bad if she was not immune. Okay, we've got a monk. Stunning strikes on the monk. Shadow Monk. Okay, makes sense. How about I just do this?
Easy as.
How about that? Oh my god. That's a lot. Okay, how about I throw a bomb now? 'Cause I have these. Okay. And now... Oh, I gain an extra thing because I killed somebody. And you're dead. And then I can't hit you. I can hit you. Good damage. Okay. That went really well, actually. There's very few Zentarum people left. 23. 14. Oh my god, 36, and it's still going. What the heck? How many times can you hit? What is happening? What was that? That was the craziest thing ever. Now I need to look at this. What is he? What are you? You a fighter? Okay, you're a fighter. You have improved extra attack, so you can hit 3 times. And you get Great Weapon Master bonus attack. When you land a crit, you can make a melee attack. It's a bonus action. Okay, so that's 4 hits. But you use a bonus action here. So you hit 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 hits. And then 5, 6 action surge after 6 hits. 7, 8 hits. That is crazy. That was insane. I feel like that was not supposed to be possible. Just one shot killed this freaking 135 health barbarian. Like nothing. That was insane. What do I do with you? Let's Tasha's Hades laughed at you. That's what you get. You're doing crazy, crazy stuff. Oh, and then you saved right after. What the heck? Didn't last any good amount of time. Good, good, good. Let's teleport here. Actually, I probably should have sent you after the fighter. Been a little bit better. Hopefully, let's go back. Okay, what are you doing? Blade least expected. 32 damage. 34 damage. Oh my god. And again? Oh my gosh. What's this? Hit a foe whom you've got advantage, dealing sneak attack damage. Strength affects how much weight you can throw. Heavy items do more damage. Damage to thrown weapon is the same as the weapon's melee damage. Dang. All these Zentarum people suck. Except for this guy, who does crazy, crazy damage. Let's head over there.
No time to waste.
How about I fear you? Thank you. And now I'll just stand next to you. Oh, or not. Almost. Then, who's left? You. You. Okay, we'll just go for a guiding bolt. Cannot hit you.
Down with you.
16. Okay. Next hit. Next person who attacks them is dead. Throw chaos. Oh. Zillion sphere. Cannot do anything. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. More health. How about no health? Oh my gosh. Karlach. Hit them, please. Well, crap. I guess I'll just not do anything. Good try, though. Yes. Extra damage. God. You better die. Good. 68 health left on this one. I think it's the last one, too. We'll just fly down here. 11 damage.
These days.
Pretty good, pretty good. The spiritual weapon. Well, it's just fireball. It's 85%. Miss. That's awful. Oh, and Roa's still alive. Well, Roa's gonna die to that other bodyguard lady, probably. But I can make it go a little bit faster. Oh, no. Thought I could make it go a little bit faster. But I cannot. Okay, I can teleport from here. Oh. Dang it. Next level. Not level. Next round. Next turn. Oh, this guy's dead. Wait for tears. Roy picked a bad time to go against the guild. Your team was not prepared for this. We lost one person to the OP fighter guy. Rate X +1. Shall take it. And then I shall do nothing, because I don't think I'm in range of anybody. Actually, I'll just dash.
Coming through.
And then I'll dash again. Then I can get somewhat close to them. Next turn for Will as well. All these people will take 2 turns at most to get to that other Roa. Shadowheart's very far away.
Heading there.
Hello? Good, them all still alive. Slick and Nartra. This will be ended and then we can kill her. Karlach can kill you. Oh, next turn.
Under their noses.
Just stand here. Oh, dang, there's the squad. There's the team. They're all dashing in. Then yours gonna take forever, so I'm just gonna stay here. It's taking too long, but I will not care. Get up here and help. Multi-attack. 13. It's not bad. Oh, it's only you and the archer lady. So, cunning action dash and then you don't dash? What the heck? Okay.
Fleet of foot.
Dash is up there.
I
Cuts
found my
her
mark.
to ribbons. Take this. Stolen money bag. Send I guess we'll just hold it. Take these. This can be sold. Give it to Karlach to sell. Give this to Karlach. Give this to Karlach. Armor of Devotion for paladin stuff, right? Channel Oath. Yep, that's paladin stuff. Give to Karlach. Take these keys. Temple Trader's Key. Intricate Key. Okay. Now it's just you, Slick and Natra. Are you slick enough to get away from like 12 people? What was this? What was this move? Very confused.
Have to keep going.
Stand up here. No way to escape. 17. Forgot I picked up that caster. I don't need that, so I'm not gonna do it. Could end up being bad for me anyways. There's only one person alive.
Not enough talking, all. Back to work. There's a mess in this game.
Hello? 9 fingers? Can I talk to you? I killed the Minsk. Is that good for you?
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I
Welcome.
can give when the time to take the absolute
Oh?
comes.
Okay.
So, just tell me what you need to get us there.
That's cool. Quick save. Why do I need the guild? I've been doing well enough without you so far. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it. I need information.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
How's your fight against the Absolute going?
Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them.
True, very true. Leave. We have aided the Archduke. Nine Fingers is grateful that we helped her retain control of the guild. She's not one to give away what's hers. You can count on her and Lady Courts in the final battle. That's really cool. Let's go give this back to Raketh. Also, is there any place to sell stuff here? I think Mo sells stuff actually. Or Sticky Dondo. Let's get rid of my junk before I go return this
Victor isn't
gold.
himself, so I'm running the shop.
Show me what you got.
You buying or selling?
Let's see. Anything to sell? A little bit, not a lot. Armor Devotion, sell that. Disadvantage saving throws against your Dragon Breath weapons. Dragonborn stuff, sell it. What is this? While hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. Oh, no. Take the Scroll of Sunbeam. Sure. And this long rest thing. And all these thieves tools, because I used a lot. And these as well, why not? Thank you.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around.
Okay. Now how do I get Lower City Central Wall? It's the closest way to it, I believe. The counting house. Quick save. Just because. Counting house is this direction. I really don't want to fight Steel Watch, so I'm gonna have to go around. Let's go around.
Calm down.
All the way over here. This. Splatter's Dulik. Stately Marble. You have to find... Where would Shadowheart's parents be? I'd assume either in the underwater prison or the Ballis Tribunal place. One of the two. So that means we're gonna have to kill Gortash soonish, or maybe open my bag and then just hold the hand. So that might get me into the place. Counting house is this direction. Let's go back. Go down here. And we don't have to worry about the steel watch either. There's a group of them like right here. Hello? I think I get something cool. Because 10,000 gold is a lot of gold. Add to ways. Don't worry about me and my golem. We're just here to drop off some money. You know, respectable business.
I'm gonna assign you to the graveyard shift.
Go in. We gotta go all the way down here to the vault. It would be nice if there was a fast travel point down here, or you would be in the actual building instead of in the vault. Gotta walk all the way over here. Sort of, but his inventory is a bit. Glitterbeard, where are you? Oh, there you are. Have the gold the mink stole. Or of murder. That's not good. I saw that. Who's a ballast in here? Where'd you go? Oh. And the summon really messes with their
I hope you've come to make a lodgment.
pathing.
A city-sized one?
10,000 gold. There you go.
And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key.
Oh?
You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
And 2,500 gold. Okay. 2,500 gold and whatever's in here. What is in here? Very rare light armor. +2 to initiative rolls, advantage on stealth checks, and shield. Well, this is a Will thing. Is it good for you, Will?
The hero at heart.
Is it good? Probably is. She's had that since forever. 1 extra AC and shield I can cast once per long rest or something. Once per short rest. Oh dang, that's even better. Okay. It's a pretty good upgrade for you. Then we can sell your old stuff. Sell this too. Really should just sell all these extra things that I'm not using. Wondrous gloves. The raven gloves. Kinda lame. Acid damage. I might keep that advantage when 2 or more people are there. The monk thingy? No. So that. Then. That should be good enough. Well, thank you. Very rare upgrade.
Can't slow down.
Armor for Will. Now, what was this aura of murder that only the ballless people have? I saw it. Aura of murder. Why do I have aura of murder? Oh, wait. I can't click here. Is there somebody here? Not this. Nope. How about this? Oh. How about this? There's definitely somebody here. How do I get you out? Arrow of ice. Nope. Arrow. How do I get you out? I'm just gonna throw a freaking bomb.
What a charmer.
throw the bomb right here.
Your violence
Oh God.
hasn't gone on.
I didn't mean to do that. Where's the murder guy? We can leave, right? Everybody, we'll just leave. Let's dash out of here. Dash. Run away. Okay. You're out. Ow. I can't see the AoE. You're right there. Why can't I get you out of... Oh my god. I'm just gonna teleport away. Thank you.
What a day.
Let's not go according to plan. I didn't really have a plan, to be fair, but I really wanted to get this person out of freaking stealth. There it is.
Onward.
Now we can leave. Oh, actually, Carl, I can shoot. No, I can't shoot. Never mind. Karlak will just dash and leave.
What is it?
The Shadowheart's left. Okay, saved you. Look at that. Now you're thankful, right? Okay, never mind. That's fine. Ow. Oh my gosh. No, they're only temporary hostile. We leave.
Talk to me.
Okay. Well, that
No time
could
to
have been
rest.
better. Then let's head back to the central wall. Actually, let's head back to the ruins and try and get through these doors with the hands. Let's open up the bag. I'll just have the hands in my inventory. I have hands.
The vessel returns.
Improving my
You
face.
lie.
Okay. What if I, like, put them on the ground here?
The vessel returns. You
Okay, well, never mind. I cannot get in. Well, I'll just, put these hands back in this handbag. Put them in here. There's a phrase. This, right? Solaricus, the door awaits. Did I not say the password, or is
vessel
this...
returns. You
No, okay, never mind.
Keep going.
We shall not do that. We'll just long rest, and then we'll go see about Cazador. Try and find Cazador, I guess. Go to sleep. We'll rest. Okay, nothing crazy going on tonight. That's good. That's good. That means I'm not dying. Okay, turn that on. We shall drink a animal speaking potion
A hero at heart.
on your packed weapon.
Wanna dance?
Have a little
Then
on mind.
we leave.
Um,
And we're
well,
good.
in it.
Well, quick save. How do I get to Cazador? Let's head to Basilisk Gate. Or not, wrong one. Should have head to Baldur's Gate. That one's closer to the quest marker.
Best
to the right past this place
Just as rich.
to the park where I failed to save any of the NPCs here. Died. But it looks like there's a spot I can get to over here maybe, or possibly through here and then go up that way. Okay, no, not here. Is it over here then? So it looks like there's like a path here that probably just goes under, but there's stairs here that I might be able to get on the wall.
Come to think of it, Cameron really didn't seem to pass this bungalow.
Could also try and get on these roofs and jump over. Not sure how to get up here otherwise. Path interrupted. Not enough space. Too far. Why can't I jump up here?
Mommy.
It's actually crazy that I can't get up here.
My faith will guide me.
Why can't they get up here? Path is interrupted. Path's too far. Where are you jumping to?
Onward then.
Well, you know, this is what boxes are for. I shall place this box here. And then place another box here.
Never a dull moment.
I shall climb on the boxes. And then climb up here. Oh, never mind. Climb on the boxes. And get up here. Why am I jumping?
Where am I needed?
More boxes are needed. There. That should be it. Climb on. Can't get here. I'm on here.
Time to press ahead.
What? I'm actually confused why I cannot get up here. Okay, well, never mind then. We aren't doing that. How do I get up here? Can I get up here? There's people up here. They have health and I can talk to them. And there's a chest up here too. I'd like to take all these boxes back.
Would you like that?
Mommy.
Up. What the heck happened?
Let's go.
Okay. Let's see. Oh god. Wait. Go back. Steel watcher right there. We'll just... Can we climb up this maybe? Can't jump up there.
Just the two of us. Oh, I doubt it. But we'll try. I really
Okay.
thought Tam.
Let's try for this house. Go up here. So. Like so. Like so. Oh, not pick up. Climb on. Alright. Everybody get up here. Perfect. Can we jump up here? No, we cannot. Arla can get over there. With her strength. She's crazy. Okay, everybody. We're gonna have to go to camp and use all these boxes I've been hoarding. Sort. Type. I actually have not been hoarding that many boxes. Dang. Should be hoarding more boxes. Take 4. Back. We shall box it up. One. Oh, wait. We can do like this. Then do like this. Go like that. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Climb. Not enough space. Path interrupted. It's gonna have to be a bit different. Oh gosh. Pick up this box. Okay, it's gonna have to be like this. Be like this. Climb on. I don't know if I can actually get up here. It looks like I can get up here, so I'm trying this, and hopefully I'm not wasting my time. Climb on. Okay, I can get up here. Well, I need to get more boxes for everybody. Where are all the boxes? Back to camp. Take all of my boxes that I have. I have 4. That's probably not enough to get them over there because their strength is not nearly as high as Karlach's strength. Let's move a little bit. Just a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. Climb. A little bit at a time. Oh gosh. Krom, you... Why did you move there?
Can't give up now. With haste.
What's cooking?
There. Climb on. Okay, we can make it. Everybody, let's get going. Climb up. We got Featherfall going. We can make it. Alright, we're here. Oh my god. Don't tell me that this had a door that I could have made it from. Shadowheart, climb the boxes. We'll climb the boxes.
There's work to do.
Sharp as ever.
Jump. Jump well. Oh, okay. That's good. We did it. We did it, everybody. There's a tower here that it looks like I could have just opened a door. Oh, it's kind of hard to see though. In this tower, there's literally a door. Oh my gosh. Well, now I know. Now I know. Well, is there anything up here? Might as well check since I'm here. There's a bell and a chest. You can ring the bell. Lockpick. It's not an illegal box either. Ooh, some nice arrows. Give these all to Shadowheart. Use his bow a little bit more often than Will and Karlach does. Well, the box thing is cool though, so I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta replenish my box supply. No, Fist Hagadorn. Do you have anything to say about my boxes?
I was just thinking of someone I miss terribly who looks a lot like you. But you're not them, so move along.
Okay. It's rude.
That's right.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Stuff. Give it to Shadowheart. Take this.
Never wanted the easy path. What path lay before me?
Run. Might accuse us of stealing something that we definitely didn't take.
Bacon. Remember?
Oh, no, it's the same
I
one.
was just thinking of someone.
Never mind, I thought you were the other one. This Echidna.
Nice view from up here. It'll be nicer if you move along.
Okay. You are more rude than the last person. The other one was not even comparably rude to you. Szarr's Palace South Tower. Oh. Okay. This place. Right? Or at least close to it. Where are these? Giant rats. Well. Anything in these barrels. Rib cage. With nothing in it. Why do I continue to look into these? I don't know. I assume everyone will look in these things. Just in the hopes that something cool will be in it. And then all you will find is junk. Oh gosh.
This is the palace of Cazador Szarr. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
Hello? Oh, failed insight. Another word from you and you'll fly out this tower. I am inspecting the security on your master's orders. Ooh, 15. Give me advantage. 26. Not even issue.
Of course. Whatever the master desires, enter freely and of your own will.
Okay. What does this rat have to say?
You one of them? The fangy ones?
I don't think so.
Good. Don't like when they change. Get big, hairy, mean. Make sure you stay away.
There are other things other than vampires. They're werewolves? That sounds like a werewolf thing.
Another visitor? Staying long? The others are.
Who are these visitors?
Guests. Came for a party. Never left though.
Whoa, what the heck?
Dunno what happened to them. Don't wanna know.
Walking on 2
But
feet.
I'm sure you're different. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I was not expecting that. Recklin, hello.
Tonight is a sacred night. We are all blessed to be here.
Mm-hmm. Sure you believe that. Cheered.
Be welcome, citizen. Be safe.
Okay. Cazador, we've come to kill you on behalf of the Gur clan. And Astarion too, I guess.
I don't need any attention right now.
Potions. Yes. Something actually I might use. Water.
These boots have
Need
seen
to give
everything.
people baths.
Breathe quiet.
Oh, why is this?
Time to press ahead.
Hello? Szarr Palace Servant Etiquette. Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silent. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you are not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still and cast down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Chamberlain Dufay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do any of those things, and I'm here to kill him. Servant etiquette, Wall of the Faithless. At the core of the Fugue Plain, barren ash-gray wasteland stands the city of judgment with its crystal spire jutting above the streets, an influx of souls. These are godly folk seeking the verdict of ruling Fugue. Their faces hopeful or sullen, their boot heels caked in the mud of perdition. Yet for those who claim no godly patronage in life, there's only the wall erected by Merkel, Lord of Bones. To keep those of insubstantial faith from any possible form of peace, see it gored and clawed at by the desperate, clung with fingernails flecked with smashed skulls. How Merkel enjoys his petty torments. That's cool. There you go, Karlak. Let's quick save. Shall not lose progress from crashing or anything. Thank you. Szarr's Palace Ramparts. Hello? Oh. Okay. This is fancy. It's locked, but I have a key, right? The Szarr's Palace. It is red. Redolarola. Insert Cazador's Palace. We should look around for clues. And we just need to find the vampire. Okay. Hello? Vedarola?
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Well, I wonder what happens to all these servants after I kill them. Are they just free to do whatever? Are they too scared to do anything? Or what? Arcane lock. Sinister door. Lock through magical means. Can't be opened by lockpicking or the use of knock. Okay. What's over here? Chamberlain suite. Wilhelm.
Another guest for the Master's celebration. But you're so late, the doors are sealed. All is underway.
Well, that's not good. So unseal them and let me in.
We cannot. The Master forbids it. None are to enter, none are to leave.
Excuse me, your master invited me personally. Yes, I shall deceive you with my charisma. Ooh, that's not good. Dang it. Okay. How many inspirations do I have? One, it's not worth.
The Master does not invite people personally. The Master does not demean himself so. But now I must prepare. His time is almost here and there is still so much to do.
Okay. What's behind this door? Chamberlain private. Chamberlain's office. Hello? Anything here? Elegant robes. Wooden desk. Money. Mysterious elixir. The anomalous liquid in this draft is not viscous, but moves with an unusual lethargy when tilted. Proven ledger. Ledger listing and tracking inventory of goods in regular use at the Szarr's Palace, with categories for food and drink for servants and guests, cleaning supplies including alchemical blood stain remover from bone cloaks, opaque heavy curtains, candles of different sizes and yellow tallow and red and black wax, leather straps with buckles, balms and oils, and regular deliveries of Baldur's Mouth broadsheets. Okay, ballroom door. Chamberlain Dufay. The Kozakurin dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing. My signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. Godi. The note continues in different handwriting. Godi. The servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the master celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber of the vampire spawn level. And quickly, find that book. This book is very important, apparently. Ballroom door etiquette. Let's take this. Not sure what it is. Robe. Queen of Kingpins. Seems the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company has compiled a great deal of information on Nine Fingers and her crew, known as the Guild. Some heavy named Tuskgrunt guarding some entrance the Fist are intrigued by. In fact, our very detailed account on the Guild's muscle, and you note a tide of derision from the Fist. Evidently, they don't find Tuskgrunt and criminals like him too bright. With the sharpest scalpel in the search kit, but Nine Fingers, or her, they write in sullen and fearful tones. I feel like I read this book already. This is why I have Karlach's book thing.
Making me sweat.
Boom. 170 bucks. And notes. I wonder how many we'll end up with at the end of the game. It's a lot.
Still breathing, despite everything. If not over,
Going to
then
anything
through.
else? Elegant robe. What does this look like? Does it look cool? Ah, it's the thing the dream visitor the Emperor was wearing. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna wear it though. I like my other suit better. But let's see what's behind this secret door that's not very secret. Oh my god. There's a werewolf. There are werewolves. Chamberlain private room key. My darling DeFay. My darling DeFay, despite all your promises that when we went to the afterlife we'd go together, you went without me. Or did you? I found your body in the empty bottle. I know you took a potion, but was it poison or something else? Here are 2 more identical bottles. I'm going to drink one of them and then I'll join you, one way or another. I'll love you for eternity, Loriana. Dang. I'm gonna keep that one.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
It's probably that potion that I picked up. Probably that potion I picked up. Where is it? Mysterious elixir. I have to try and remember this. Probably won't remember it, but come in handy for future things. Oh, and then this, I could just walk through here, right? Walk through. Oh no. There's a wicker chest in the way. Move this. The Quarta Sune. Quarta Sune. An excerpt from the Quarta Sune, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. On your journey to sensual alignment, treat each passionate encounter as a dance. Your movements should flow from one to another, like a river through the mountains. For instance, it would likely be uncomfortable for you and your partner, or partners, to move immediately from the bugbear bend into the underdark choke. Instead, after strenuous position, gentler ones such as the threading the weave or transitive planes are encouraged. It is also important to treat your partner's care post-encounter as the final step to this dance. Recipes for scented oils, for exhausted muscles, tea blends for sore throats, and massage tips can be all found in the latter chapters. Well, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, what did I... Oh, there's a Dufay's diary. Okay. Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of this diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Lunara, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance to escape. The potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more. The mastery of the palace will fall to me. Dang. He left Loriana. Loriana's dead. Man, you're still alive. That's really unfortunate. And then private room key. Hello? How do I get in here? Guess there's a downstairs I have to check. Not checked yet. Doesn't seem to be any other ways to go either.
Bless us, Master.
Okay. Guess room.
Door's got some kind of magic all over
Oh
it.
my gosh. Why did everybody fail it? Sinister seal. Dark energy siphons from this door. Cursed. Well,
I wonder what the
Shadowheart,
next
can
move
you
is.
decurse this? Maybe. How about you decurse this? Thank
These
you.
things have stayed interesting.
Oh gosh. Victoria. Sapling curse. This cursed energy drains vitality of anyone who dares get closer. Curse 3 to 24 per turn. Who is Victoria? How about we go turn-based mode, and then you can decurse this.
And all that is broken.
Okay.
Attention.
I used 2 decurses.
Hey, good
2
looking.
level 3 spell slots.
Got it.
For this.
Let's get going.
Let's close this door. Victoria's note. Victoria, remember to read that ancient language book. You'll need to know some of the vocabulary to be able to move freely within the palace. Father. Oh, that's sad. You are dead. Where is your father, Victoria? Oh my gosh. Every time, I wish I had a rogue. I wish I had a rogue. This one. What the heck? Try it again. 11, 17, we're good. Some stuff. Helmet of Grit. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action. Whoa, that is pretty cool. You can use bonus actions to the fullest extent, though. Fullest potential.
What's next?
Where am I needed?
I guess Will could probably do it.
Soldier.
Defender of the
What does
people.
Will have now, though? His momentum equal to charisma and advantage on concentration saving throws. Okay. That's a no deal then.
Long way to go still.
Oh, Shadowheart. Can't be blinded. Can see up to dark in 12 meters. Advantage on constitution saving checks.
Is that blood?
Okay.
No, never mind.
I don't think anyone uses it. We just hold on to it.
Another step forward.
Be cool for a rogue or something, though. A dual-wielding person. Will doesn't duel very often, but can do it. Splendid blue outfit. Ooh, I like blue a little better, I think. I shall take it. Equip. Oh, yes. Very nice, okay. This splendid beige outfit. Kazakuran's Dictionary. Read. This book is a dictionary of the ancient Kazakuran language from the distant land of Karatur. Flipping through the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined. Open, enter, beware, forbidden, and sealed.
A dictionary of an ancient language. Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair.
Okay. Well, have the language now. Who are you, Siren?
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right. Correct. Let's close this door. Just want the door closed. Okay. Dormitory wing. Aha.
What's that?
Door to the kennel.
So much to prepare.
Gosh, there's so many. Doors, spawn dormitory, favorite spawn. Let's go here first. Actually, this room looks like it's separate. Let's go to the kennel. Save from frightened. That's not good. Hello?
Prime spot for an ambush.
Goldie. Trying to ambush me, Goldie.
Don't be shy.
Close the door.
Still alive.
Talk to Goldie.
So that's progress.
Spotted me, did you? Sharp for a mortal servant. Wait. You are neither spawn nor servant. An intrusive mortal, then.
No, I'm
made
not.
a mistake,
Can I persuade you that I'm not?
faith.
Can I deceive you? Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that's fine. We'll just kill you. If you have anything crazy, you have parry. Which is a bit annoying. You have riposte. Bludgeoning resistance lowered. Well, it's unfortunate for you.
Steps at a time.
Get rid of your parry. Oh my gosh, look at all that extra damage. And that level 12 thing. You almost killed him on one turn. 4 damage. Oh, you could have avoided this, Goldie. You just let me persuade you. You did not want that.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Key to the kennel. Szarr family ring. This ring carries the symbol of the Szarr family. There's an inscription in some crusty old language.
There's an inscription on the ring. Looks like the same language.
What if I wear this ring? Nothing. Okay. Maybe if I come across some things I cannot read, I can put it on. Get just a will, so you can carry it. 'Cause I can't carry stuff. Okay, we're out. Got some orange items, which is good though. Who are you, Green Fern?
I must be busy. Busy, busy, busy. Master might see me. Master might approve.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's march.
Let's move Karlach down because it's confusing. Because I'm used to my character being on top.
I've got a long road ahead. Light on my feet.
Is there anything in here? Spawn dormitory. Some money. Why does Szarr keep getting frightened? Ledger blood donors. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. Cazador's finest. When you're on the hunt, take prey by preference from the city's lowered classes. Patriarchs might smell better, but it will attract unwanted attention if too many aristocrats vanish when they're out slumming. The last month you already brought in a Dlaskar, a Jesso, and an Othon. And now that 3 wealthy families are up in arms, watch it, Chamberlain Defray. Why do you keep getting framed, Shadowheart? Anything here? Violet's diary? Hee hee. The garlic in Yosin's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being such a whining runt. Now, only I could get at that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter. But she's protected. Cazador must have a fine plan for little Veronica. I wonder what it is. Anything else in here? No? Oh, just a wardrobe with clothes. Okay. Favored spawn room. Oh, honestly, I was expecting this to be like favored spawn when he's like beating them up or something, and it would be all bloody. But this is much nicer than I thought. Leon's diary. Diary of Leon on Ufrio. Final page. Ever since the master turned me and forced me to bring Veronica along into the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay in here with my daughter and keep her away from the other hell spawn. Or from the other spawn. I don't like the way Violet looks at her. Not at all. When I ask the master what he plans to do with Victoria, Cazador just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I get out on the hunt, I must talk to Figaro to finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. Dang, Figaro's dead. If only there's enough time for this ritual the master talks about. Maybe Figaro could have told me stuff if I saved him. Why does she keep getting frightened? What's happening? What's happening, Shadowheart? Are you okay?
Why, hello, lover.
Okay, I was just wondering if you were okay. Favorite spawn ledger. Favorite spawn. Cazador's best prey hunters who are entitled to stay in the special bedchamber. Year to date. Leon, Leon, Violet, Leon, Leon, Leon. Ah, Leon must have been, or Violet must have been jealous. I think I've been to everywhere. Can I get into the room with my knowledge of the secret words? I believe I've been into every room now. Wilhelm. You look exactly like Greenfern.
May we be
A bit strange. Open.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
That's where the ring goes.
Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found.
Very nice. Press the Szarr Signet ring against the hollow and read the door's inscription aloud.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Alright. Oh god.
New master keeps all the fresh meat, but not for long. Tonight he changes. Promises we'll have fresh meat then.
Bat.
All
Rat.
we can eat.
Sabrina.
And raw.
There's a lot of enemies here. Hello?
Master says no. You can't be here. No one in, no one out. But most important,
I should have opened up with a fireball or something. Alright, here we go. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. I rolled really badly. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How about firewall all the way over here, like this. I can't repeat fury. Your strength increased by 4. Oh gosh. Armor class reduced by 2. Rage ends early if the barbarian hasn't attacked an enemy. Okay, it's just a version of barbarian stuff. Pretty crazy version. Good damage. I'm gonna walk back a bit so you can preserve this firewall. Ooh. Buffs, Savage Howl. Oh. Oh gosh. Savage Howl. Character's movement speed increased by 5 and gains 20 temporary hit points. What the heck? Okay. Well, it's time to fury up. Should be able to take out this wolf. Okay. Don't crit. Okay, should be dead on his turn. Now Karlach moves back a bit. One. That's really bad roll. Dashing. Everything is dead. That's good. Oh gosh. Oh, I completely forgot about my explosive blood. Can I do anything cool here? Arrow of many targets. I haven't even used these yet. 49%, 72. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
Stay focused.
Shadow Heart. 95%. That's really nice. Okay. Then I don't think it's worth putting up spiritual weapon. Oh, never mind. There's a 75%, 75 health person. Put up an axe this time, right here. Dodge. Sentinel. I forgot about this. Good damage. Okay. 32 fire damage. Hopefully kill this thing. Oh, one hit away. We'll take the attack of opportunity so we can move these people on their turn. Good critical miss. Dodge. Spiritual weapon. 15 fire damage. Critical miss. That's good. Took 15. It's not a lot. Oh, gosh. I'll have it again. Okay, how about... Krom is in a tough spot. Krom, you are in a tough spot. Okay. How about... we take out you. You're dead. And then we do this. Critical miss. Well, that's not good. Explosive blood. Kill this wolf. Crit it, sure, why not? Get it out of here. Another crit just on your own. Very nice. How about we kill you now? Shove. Okay. Take it. Thank you. Now what can you do? How about... I have plenty of scrolls. What scroll can I use that'll be helpful here? How about we cast... I don't know. Let's cast Minor Elemental. Mud methods. Read ice. Fire damage. Summon this. I have an Azir now. Oh gosh, everybody is blurred. That's not great.
Ready.
This is a dex save, so I can hit. Good kill. Good kill. Still hit him. Dang. I still hit him. Okay, very nice. 64%. 11 damage. Not bad. Good dodge, Azir. Will can maybe finish off this world off. Very nice. And that person too. Well, it's doing some really nice damage now. That Eldritch Invocation they got. Is he strong enough to throw? No. Fair enough. It's a giant wolf.
Time to push my luck again.
Can't believe I hit that. That went actually really well.
The pride of
Went really well. Give her this firewall.
All's well that ends.
No, we shall loot.
As it could have.
Very quick save. Then we will loot. Nothing yet. Just a dagger. Nothing. Werewolf guy? No, nothing. a bit disappointing. Key to Rampart store. I was hoping for something.
Don't waste a step.
Well, it makes looting faster, I guess. I just pop in, just check to see if they have anything. They have nothing, and then we're good. Party guest also has nothing. San Savina. I'll get you in. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. Sansi. I've been invited to play at a party at the Szarr Palace tonight in their ballroom. Show the Chamberlain at the door this note and he'll let you in to join me. Wear your best dress. Caloria. Ooh, that's unfortunate. They died. Thought it was just a normal noble person, but no. It's a freaking vampire. The Gates Pub Crawl Guide. This expert from the Gates Pub Crawl Guide suggests that more than one drink was embedded during its writing. Everyone goes on about the elf song, how iconic it is, how interesting its ghost is. Well, boo, I say. I wish to have music, drama. I can't win with a spirit jealous enough to stop any but itself performing. Therefore, it is with stupendous delight that I suggest many other glorious boozing establishments. Take the Blushing Mermaid, where you can go watch Shimmer the Siren dazzle the crowd, or simply enjoy its swashbuckling patrons sing shanties and beat one another into oblivion. Or mayhaps you fancy a delightful venue with live music and the most sour waitstaff you've ever met. If so, the Singing Lute is for you, tucked away by the harbor. It's perfect for a romantic evening. If nothing else, Hank's delightful demeanor will make you grateful for your beloved. However, there remains another watering hole, one that can only the most daring, the most courageous of patrons go. Should you wish to test your mettle and rub shoulders with the city's secret underbelly, I can only tell you this. Enjoy the guild hall. Okay. Haven't seen the other dock place. Should go check that out, maybe. Button. What does this button do? Oh. Oh, it just opens up this. Okay. It's a bit weird. Iron ladder takes me somewhere else, so I'm not going to go there yet. Where does this door go? Quick save again, because I'm paranoid. Paranoid about the crashes. Paranoid about losing progress, because I didn't save 5 minutes ago. A minute ago. Well, there's a door. What happens if I press this button? Is this door open?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Aha! It does. Okay. Caldera. Oh, it's the other person. Ballroom invitation. Lieutenant Caldera, you have been recommended to the Szarr Mansion as a musician of both talent and discretion, and we have need of both. Consider yourself hired to play it at a fete in the mansion ballroom the first evening of the next 10-day. Dress is reserved rather than ostentatious. Chamberlain de Fay. P.S. Be prepared to play requests. Oh, it's unfortunate. Blood bank. Balcony wardrobe. Bunch of clothes. Give this to Shadowheart. This is like her outfit, but in white, right? And then she can be a cleric of Saluna. There you go. Even though she still has the Dark Decisior armor set. Up in the chest. Counting house safe number 1. Okay. If I remember to go back and get that, that would be a miracle. Bunch of food. Nothing too amazing here. Mission plans. Seen that in many places. We know the Szarr knew about it at the very least. Solemnity outfit and gold medallions. Should wear that, maybe. City of Brass outfit. That looks cool too. I can't hold anything. Swap to this. Actually it's not as good. Just add to wares. Send these to Karlak. these two ways. This two ways. Okay.
What's the story?
We got everything here. Leave.
Toes.
Now we can leave. Open this back up. And then everybody comes in. Lavish chair.
Gods are watching me.
Okay, let's get over. The iron ladder. Okay, I can rest here. Where am I? Not on the map. The butler's cane has a knob on the end. This comedy of errors centers around the butler, Vincent Raspington, who, though he is silly dragonborn with stiff manners and generally baffled attitude to the goings-on of fine, fair ladies and their gentlemen, ends up going arse over tea kettle into extremely erotic situations with the local nobility. Needless to say, he's unprepared for it. There's a particularly good sequence in which Vincent, a 7-foot-tall dragonborn, must pretend to be a shy little gnome named Missy Wimplesnatch during a banquet. Guffaw, furrer, hihi, no hum, etc. That is very weird. Alterac, 1477. Until I was 13 years of age, I didn't know that my uncle Cazador was a vampire. That, indeed, my entire family were vampires, going back generations. Growing up on the Szarr country estate near Agnavled, raised by old family servants, I rarely visited our city palace in Baldur's Gate. When I did, I couldn't wait to leave and return to the country. The city palace, straddling the wall between the upper and lower city, was more than creepy. It was somehow chilling. And Nita Szarr. Okay, that's cool. Did they know they were vampires? Or were they not vampires? It was just your uncle's side of the family. Okay, a bunch of caskets. Karska 1477. On my 13th birthday, I was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Old Drossel hitched the team to the best carriage and drove me back to Black Dragon Gate, where I was met by porters and a litter to carry me through the upper city to Szarr's palace. The Chamberlain was waiting to conduct me to the ballroom, a chamber mysterious to me, as I'd never been allowed to enter it before. Oh, did he kill them? They die. That'd be unfortunate. When they reach of age, he summons them and then they die. Okay, there's lots of cages here. Lots of cages. Karlak.
Don't burn yourself.
A box to replenish your stores.
Me?
Is that blood? No, never
more
mind.
boxes.
Minsk is so amazing.
Minx is dead. I shall leave. It's a bit awkward to talk about Karlak. Yep. Oh, okay, I was just getting boxes for my collection. Go. Then I stumble upon a button. What does this button do? Opens up a thing.
Boots have seen
Garlic. Garlic. Garlic might be handy, maybe. Okay. There's a lot of torture devices. Not cool. There's a ladder. There's lots of cages. There's so many cages.
Hey ho. Let's ride.
It's also very, very quiet in here. Not sure I like it. Take these boxes.
No time to rest.
We go through here. We go through the other way. Let's go see what's over here.
The easy path.
Oh, there's also a door. Oh, never mind. It looked like a door. What is up here? Oh, it's just upstairs. Wooden chest. That it went somewhere. Pouch with silver key and a flute. And some ingredients for potion making. Blood. We need to deal with the werewolves. We want to delve further into the palace. Let's just get rid of stuff, climb back down. And then I think I want to re-give people stuff. Karlak specifically takes this.
Looking ahead.
Then
We'll catch a break.
How about there's another button here. Cazador 1477. All of them on the same year. Uncle Cazador may be a vampire, but I refused to participate in the family rites. He gave me the hunger, but he could not break my will. He had Boulevard and imprisoned me in the attic. I weakened. They sent up human blood, and eventually I drank it. For a year, they stopped sending anything. I tore out the walls in frustration. Then they sent up a bound captive. Oh gosh. It's the person. It's the same person. Care for set creatures of the astral plane. Scroll written by the astral plane zoologist. As to the care of space hamsters, especially those imbued with the rare feature of being extremely tiny, though no less cosmic and incredible. The scroll advises the reader to go feed it no red meat, which is bad for its digestive system, and no foods high in sugar, because it will go absolutely coconuts. Above all, the scroll advises love, for a space hamster is ultimately a friend waiting to be loved, and with abundant love to give back. Man, this game really wants me to feel bad about killing minks. I already feel bad about killing minks. You don't need to do this. Oh, key to Cazador's dungeon. Oh, why is this closed?
Don't be shy.
Get in. Open. Oh.
What next?
Okay, I thought I was stuck in there.
Never a dull moment.
Everybody get in. Oh. Open the door. Everybody get in. Please hurry up. Hey, everybody's here. Now we're stuck in here. Like, actually.
Wanna dance?
Loot. Cutting board. Cauldron. Wow.
No one's stopped me yet.
Button? What does this button do? Crystal vase. Click. Oh, okay, okay, get out. Everybody get out. Okay. Everybody get out. Where would this key go? Where's the hand axe? Is there another button behind this? No. But it is a box. I like to take.
Nice.
Thank you for the box.
Still breathing.
Can I make any more of these? I can. We'll make another one. And then Will can take that one. And then we will be good.
Let's get going.
Fight this guy. This vampire man. At some point. We gotta go to the dungeon though. Which I have no idea where it is. Or where it would be. So I went up all these... Oh wait, no. Wait. Where did I come from? What? Did I go up here already? Okay, yeah. Already went through there. So then... Just sitting here. Okay. Oh, there's a door here I didn't even see. There's a door on this side too. What's on this side? Hello? Party planner. This seems to be the working notebook used by certain Chamberlain DeFay to plan Cazador's gatherings in the mansion ballroom. Functions are divided into two categories, those for invited guests and those for involuntary guests. The entertainment for the latter category being considerably more sinister than the former. Final handwritten entry is below. Master has ordered a special party, a final feast, he said. This will be my ultimate test. but I am prepared, and I'm sure the guests, both invited and involuntary, will be thrilled to participate. Man, everything's been leading up to this moment. All of these notes, all of the servants hoping for something they probably won't get from him, and then people, including family, being turned into vampires and starved and tortured.
You stand on a clean metal platform, a beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
Descend into the depths of the palace. Oh man. Cazador's dungeon. Fast travel point. But I cannot fast travel here, so that's weird. Maybe after I kill him. Use an elevator to descend in a secret dungeon under Cazador's palace. We have yet to find what's hidden down there. That's it, right, for that? Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Quick save again. Just because. Flip the gate. Whoa. There's cages everywhere. Cazador has so many cages. I thought I would stop seeing the cages after the attic, but there are more and more cages. Entombing clot. Doors impassable to anyone without the correct ring of passage. Okay. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. I'll just close that. Oh, here. Oh, this one's also closed. Is it the ring that I have? Or is it a different ring?
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an
What is that
indentation
sound?
for a signet ring.
Press the Szarr signet ring into the hollow into the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Hello? Velioth. It's a very strange place you have here. Power structure of Baldur's Gate. This is a journal of Cazador's thoughts and concerns about the power structure of Baldur's Gate and how the changing balance between the factions affects his own ability to operate in the city without interference or competition. The most recent notes at the end relate to an old problem of Nine Fingers in the guild and new concerns about the ambitious young Lord Gortash. Cazador's worries about the guild revolve around the rise of the brand new criminal kingpin known as the Stone Man, and what it might mean for the gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, the upstart Gortash is fielding prototypes of his high steel watchers in the city streets, and they are capable enough to detect and damage Cazador's vampire spawn. Or are they capable enough to detect and damage his spawn? Mortal View. Eyewitness accounts of the Ball-spawn crisis. The guild seal on the inside of this cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business. And that ward of Gorian went right along with her. No surprise, a wicked god's blood was running in her veins. Anonymous, Candlekeep, Savarok, and his lot are always the first ones to come to mind. You know, this all started with the bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was bad trade, but never took the man for a son of a ball. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash, fighting the forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you, hostile vampire, Athalka slums. 5 tore Tethir to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Baal spawn showing up would fix that war that pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradush merchant retired. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up with the Sea Tower if you want to argue, but honestly, who cares if what Ballspawn got? It's stuck to them. Their father's the killing type. After all, playing Fist, Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follows, most of them terse. Okay. Oh my gosh, so much books, so many books. The Guild, Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. Read. Oh god, wrong button. I did not mean to put that in my inventory like that. Remove from wares. Read. Cannot read it. What? I'm confused now. Put this in here. Oh, can't even read it. It's just a thing. Okay. Letter to Merle Alcom. Mirror Elcom, I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Alculta is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions in law enforcement. But still, accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Elcom. For I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitively so. I'm on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord when I can be so much more, and I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alcom. After all, you mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Cazador Szarr. Okay. Eternal cruelty. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment, where its scrawl crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Belioth.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
Sure, I'll listen to your memories.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Concentrate on the memory. Where is Velioth's first lesson? 15. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna make this. It is oh, I made it. I was gonna say it was not worth the reroll if I failed.
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Concentrate on the memory. What is the second lesson? Oh, couldn't make it. It's definitely not worth rerolling.
You're distracted by an errant thought and lose the thread of Velioth's lesson. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
What is the third lesson? No. Well.
You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Velioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed.
Oh,
Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Okay. Black Mass Scroll. Furling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals, detailing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange, accursed rituals to cover the parchment. Final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison and hunger its gaoler. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger. Grow your power beyond anything you imagined. Pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls. Speak the words. Ecce Dominus has animus offerio in sacrificio nunc volo posteritatem quam policius es mihi. Ah. He's trying to become a perfect vampire. Scroll of names. Names, 1,000 of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to the Balduran, though some of those near the beginning of the list are families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back to centuries, but continuing right up to the present day. Dang, he's literally sacrificed thousands of people to do this. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. Journal of Cazador Szarr. The records, movements, and actions of his spawn, with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculations. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Goody informed, will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. Not to be surprised, the boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now, when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days, and he's still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I'm searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. My spawns fail me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Okay, Astarion is the key. That was a lot of crazy lore, but very cool. Cazador has been taking people and sacrificing them or using them for this ritual for many, many years. Thousands of people. Pretty big bad type of character, seems. All the way beyond this gate. But that'll have to wait till next time, because a lot of reading took a lot of time. And seems like a pretty good place to stop. You know, besides the cliffhanger stuff.